how alpha males treat beta males. This is the subject of today. This is important. Fucking pay attention. Welcome back. My name is Dre. I help men master their journey, and in this video we are talking alpha males and beta males. I really want to go over these steps, man. These are so fucking important. So many guys, they get it confused. They think that being an alpha male is one thing, and then the beta males are just these little things that you shoo away. Oh, they're just nothing. I don't want to be that anymore. Fuck those guys. Fuck them. Ugh. No, this is the wrong way of thinking, and this is exactly why you think this way, because you're still beta. You're still in that zone of pridefulness, egotistical bullshit. This is what we want to get away from, man. This is the sole purpose of becoming a man, is to help and aid in the world, helping people at all times. Okay? This is the path. This is the path of true fucking brilliance. Now, look, man, I know that you think this because I used to think this all the time, especially in my journey when I started making progress. You know, when I saw that I was better than other people, I bullied. Okay? This is what beta males do. This is fake alpha male activity, fake alpha male mentality. They bully people. They ridicule people. They want to put people in their place so that it keeps them high, so that it keeps them riding that wave, man. They don't want anybody to come up there and knock them off their hill, you know, dethrone them. No, man, that is fake alpha bullshit. I have seen so many guys do this, dude. I've seen guys that are like, they play the part. They play the part, man. They're wealthy. They have beautiful women. They look good. They're buff as shit. They got muscles. And they still do this to people because it's fake. It's all external, materialistic bullshit. True men are internal. We understand that, man, it doesn't fucking matter. This is the wrong path to be on. This will repel the right people from your life. Who are the right people? I don't know. And neither do you either. You don't know until they come into your life. To get the right people to come into your life, make your fucking self right, man. You have to be the person that attracts. You cannot be a repeller. You can't repel things. You can't try to force life. You can't. That's why there's so many wealthy men that are rich and famous. They got all the women. They have all the things, the material possessions, but they commit suicide. They are depressed as shit. They go under. Because that's not the path of freedom, of enlightenment, joy, peace, love. I always talk about this on this channel, man. That is the true nature of an alpha male. I know you can go online and look up how do alpha males get all the ladies? How do alpha males do this? How do alpha males do that? It's easy. Alpha males don't do negative bullshit in the world. They're not competitive. They don't bully. They don't ridicule people. They help people. They aid people. So I was traveling. I was in Leipzig, Germany. And so I was at a counter and I was buying some beer. And at this time in my life, this was years ago, over a decade, I did not look the way I look now. Scummy. I was scummy, man. I was a traveler, patched up pants, terrible aura about me. Obviously not grown up, very beta, very simpish. So I'm at this counter and my boot got caught in the counter and it wouldn't come undone. And I'm holding all this beer and this guy behind me, he was much taller than me. He was huge. He did not speak English. And he literally grabbed my shoulder and looked me in the eye with that look of like, chill, man, I got you. It's all good. And I was kind of scared at first because he was much bigger than I was. And I'm not a fighter. And he got down on his knee, undid one of my laces from my boot that was caught on the counter, got back up, and just patted me on the shoulder like, it's good, man. Knowing that that's the goodness of the world. When that happened to me, man, I'll never forget that. I'll never forget that. In the moment, and for years later, it meant nothing to me. It meant nothing to me. It came back to me because everything that happens in your life is inside. Everything is inside you. It doesn't go away. You can either deal with it and be honest with yourself, or let it run you and control you. So later on in my life, when I was meditating, I recalled this instance, and I thought about it, and I thought, wow, that's how I want to make people feel. Because the way he made me feel was grounded. It regained my whole aspect on humanity and the goodness of the fucking world, man. That is what alpha males do. That is the true nature of a high value person, males and females. This is the way that it should be, in my opinion, to help and to aid and to add value into the world whenever possible. Because, man, the more you travel on this journey of self-development, the more the responsibility you have to do that in the world. I think a lot of guys think, oh man, when I'm rich and famous, I can stomp on the faces of all these people. I can't wait to show those fuckers in high school, who I've become and the man that I am. No, dude, it doesn't work like that. At some point, you gotta say fuck it and do it for you. That is the biggest fucking takeaway of all of self-development that I still to this day, man, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good to do things for people in the world. And you'll come across it all the time. There's instances for you to take advantage of that in the world. Always, man. Always. Man, beta males, they don't do that. They don't do that shit at all. They see somebody in need of help and they think, I'm glad I'm not them. I'm not gonna fucking do that. They have that poverty bullshit mindset of take, get all I can. Like this content, man. I used to do that shit all the fucking time. I would consume all the content that I could and never give anything back. And then finally, when I fucking found somebody that I wanted to learn from, I paid them to teach me. And I continually, to this day, pay them. And they're on a monetized YouTube channel. Like, they have a pay button on their channel, and I give them money every month just for fucking showing me shit and speaking their mind and sharing their life with me, because I understand the importance of that and giving back. When you're a beta male, you can't even think about being on the frequency of gratitude. No, you want to take. It's like Scrooge McDuck in all of his gold and money. You just want to take and just wallow in all of your riches. You get nothing that way. That solves nothing. When you actually learn to step back and be honest with yourself, stop being competitive. Stop being that bullshit asshole that does not aid in any sort of goodness in the world, does not add value to the world. Then you stay beta, man. You just stay in that shit, simpish hole, and you wonder why things aren't right. I know you can feel it. Every human can feel when things aren't right. That's why, like I said in the beginning, man, there are wealthy people with all the materialistic things you could ever want, and they are unhappy as shit. The inner peace is what we strive for. When you actually strive for that, there is no completion of this task. Just being aware and turning it all inward so that you can protrude goodness, that's where it happens. Just beginning to do this, that's where it happens. As soon as you have the thought of doing that and aiding in the world, adding value, being on that frequency, man, it changes like that. It changes like that. Now look, man, life is ups and downs. You can go up, you can go down. There's good days, there's bad days, sure. Nobody's perfect. But you have to understand, when you're extremely developed, when you have been working on yourself for years and you've done the internal work, you've cleared your chakras, you've done all of the shadow work, the inner true work, no amount of material things can make you happy. It just isn't, like, the more and more I develop myself, because I used to want, I want a big house, I want to live on the beach, I want a boat, I want jet skis, I want all this stupid shit. The more and more that I tried to work on that goal, the more and more I didn't care. I didn't fucking care. My goal now is my frequency. My energy, I just want it to be greater and greater and greater. The more I can push myself to be greater and greater and greater and be as high vibe as possible, that's all I fucking need, man. I don't need riches and wealth and women and fucking cars and fuck no, man. That stuff's great. That stuff's great. But at some point, you learn. And if you don't learn, that's why you stay beta, man. And in the end, the way alpha males treat betas is they lift them up. They coach them. They teach them. Just like that guy at the store in Germany. He didn't laugh at me. No. He saw it as a moment to help and aid and add value. That's how alphas treat betas. They see them. Now, look, man, we ain't trying to save the world, okay? We ain't going outside, running around trying to save the world or nothing. No. We live our life to the fullest and we just go forth and conquer. But in our conquering of the world, but mostly ourselves, things will come into our presence that we can aid value, we can help. This is how we treat beta males. A true alpha does not ridicule. He is not competitive. He is collaborative. He does not bully. He doesn't make fun of people that are lower than him. And by lower, I mean just not as developed or as further along on their journey as you may be. It is your job to help them. Because you know what? You may not have seen it, but one time or another, somebody did that to you. And if they haven't, it will happen. And I want you to look out for that, because those are the moments that truly change your life and make you realize that, holy shit, man, maybe I'm thinking about this the wrong way. If you want help cultivating the masculinity, the alpha within, click the link in the description, man, and take the 10-day course. It's absolutely free. It'll do you right, man. Like the video, share it with a friend who needs this kind of content. We don't want to be doing no bullshit around here. We want to be exceptional, enlightened, positive human beings. Thank you for watching, man. I'll see you in the next one.